Last week, I kicked off my Feel Great Today segment. Every Tuesday night, I'm going to bring you medical advice from local professionals. Aspirus Health says they've seen a recent increase in hospitalizations for respiratory issues. I spoke with a physician on how to protect yourself from the flu.
Feel Great Today with Jessica Jukic.
There's influenza A, influenza B.
And the flu is always changing. Dr. Carl Larson with the Aspirus Woodruff Clinic says new mutations are the reason why it's beneficial to get a flu shot every year.
You and I might have had influenza last year, but because it has mutated, oftentimes it fools our immune system into not recognizing it right away.
Some of the symptoms include headache, runny nose, fatigue, and body aches. Dr. Larson says while the flu can be dangerous by itself, it also weakens the immune system.
It wasn't the flu itself or influenza itself, that was just enough to knock over the house of cards, so to speak. It was just enough to cause trouble with their shortness of breath, with their oxygen, and it was enough to give them pneumonia sometimes. In itself, often causes other illnesses to become problematic.
Around 1,000 Wisconsinites die every year from the flu. Aspirus Health says the 2022-2023 flu season started sooner than a typical year. Right now, we're in the peak of flu season, which runs through March. Dr. Larson says it's not too late to get a flu shot.
Sometimes people have a sore arm. Sometimes they have a very mild form of the illness, which is usually a runny nose for a day or two. They might feel achy for a day or two. And that's what the Tylenol and the ibuprofens are for.
Aspirus Health says more than 60% of recent emergency department and urgent care visits were from respiratory issues.
One of the ways they best can protect themselves is to wash their hands, avoid people who are sick. I know people don't like wearing masks, but in other countries that's worked pretty well.